What's up, everybody? It's Jesse over at Joe's Auto, back with you guys again for another war recap video today. I have been out for a while, so one, I'd like to thank Todd for keeping the videos and tutorials and everything going here, and two, I'm just glad to be back making a war recap video, and glad to see some views and some new subscribers. And we're going to go into this last war here. Todd asked me to do a war recap because he is away with some family, it sounds like, for the 4th of July weekend. And just going to double check, make sure my sound is off quick. That's happened to me once or twice before, I'm sure you guys remember. So, hope everybody's been well. Let's jump over here. This war was pretty fun, in my opinion. The reason I say that is we started out, no offense to anybody, but pretty poorly. Started out with less than 1.5 stars average. Up till we were about 18 stars, and all of a sudden just absolutely tore it up, came back, and they didn't even finish off their attacks. So we are going to get right into some of them with Bone's attack here on number 1, because Bone just happens to be our local Town Hall 10 specialist. He is amazing and has gotten some very amazing 2 stars on Town Hall 10s that, even I thought were unlikely. None of them are impossible, but for a Town Hall 9 to come in and snag 2 stars is unlikely on some of these base designs nowadays, especially this, box within a box style base. The idea is the troops are going to peel off one way or peel off the other, just ring all the way around. And the Infernos and the Expos and Teslas that are in the core are just going to snipe off your troops. And there's nothing you can do about it until it's too late, so you end up with a 1 star and for your efforts. So here we go, we're going to take a look at this. I know he comes in from the south here. He was a little disappointed at what happened here, coming up here, which is something that we're still messaging back and forth about, but funneling, things like that, nobody expected those Valks to go that way. We all expected the Queen to draw enough aggro that the Valks would hop in the core there, but there he goes. He's just going straight Valks, no hogs on this attack. Valks, a couple of golems, and his royals, drops down the poisons there, drops down that wild rage off to the side just to bring those Valks back into it. One more right there for the Town Hall, which ended up being a good idea because it's the Queen to the rescue here, as you can probably tell, or maybe not, with all the mess in that core. But there's not a Valk left on the screen, and it hasn't been that long. So we're gonna watch the Queen set here. That last rage spell was, kind of hoping there were some Valks alive in the backside, but there weren't, so here's what it is. Bone did an amazing job with another 60+% 2 star on an, in my opinion, difficult base. So well done, sir. We're going to fast forward the rest of it here. He's just sniping off some buildings on the backside, trying to up that percentage best he can. So brings that one. Let's go ahead and just 4 times it here. And Bone had an amazing attack in the previous war as well, which I'm tempted to go back and actually show you. In fact, you know what? I might do that just because I think that was one of the most amazing attacks I've seen in a long time. Town Hall 9 to Town Hall 10. If I remember, let's do that at the end. And then, if anybody missed it, I had a nice attack on 3. I'm not trying to be too vain or toot my own horn, so go check that out. Todd made a video of it. It's really nice when a plan for an attack actually works out and things go relatively well in the way you planned it, and that's what happens. You get 3 stars. So I am going to show one of Duke's attacks here. He is our Town Hall 10. He's dropping down, trying to help us clean up a little bit here, and he did a pretty nice job of it. So he comes in top there with the golems, just creating that funnel. That's probably one of, if not the most important parts of any attack, is creating that funnel. Wall breakers even get in there and do snag a couple of quick CC troops. And forgive me, please, here, guys. Got a little bit of sinus stuff going on, so drops a freeze there, which I think he was just having a little fun with it. He was a little frustrated, maybe, or just being goofy, but one wizard still made it in that whole mess, and look at how long it took that queen to just snipe off that wizard. I really hope Supercell does something about their aggro range of troops. Troop versus troop. You know, defensive versus attacking, and vice versa. Because it takes way too long to target those troops, and when you're talking about thousands of DPS coming out of that clan castle, that can destroy a raid. So here he comes with the hogs. We're going to fast forward a little bit here, because there's a Town Hall 10. We know what should be coming. It's a 3-star. So he's got the golems still working. He's got the king. He's got a couple of wizards still working, and he's got those max level hogs still tearing it up there. And they're all going to work their way back into the building. Wisely saves that jump till the very end so the king can get in. And yes, it's going to be one of those 99% 1-stars or a 3. And he gets the 3. So good job there, Duke. Well done. A lot of nice attacks at the end here. Mr. Consistency, Shafar. Mr. Shafar coming in with a 90%. And, oh look, another 90%. But he had a great war. Both were just so close right there at the end. And could have gone either way, so well done, sir. I'm going to show Todd's here. Todd's second attack. Todd's first attack was on number 2, which did stand as the best attack of the war, I do believe. Comes in on the bottom here. Todd's throwing down a QueenWalk with a level 12 queen, and a lot of people would argue this, or even say it's silly. I disagree. I like the idea of any QueenWalk involving a Valkyrie attack, because you always have the chance that the healers at some point will peel off and jump on your golems, your king, or even better, your Valks, and just keep that raid going a little bit longer, you know, helping them with the heals. But he's flanking this base down that 7 o'clock side there, which is allowing the Valks to focus on just peeling straight through the core, ripping up all those defenses. And now, if you look right here, there's a cannon, a cannon, a cannon, and an archer tower left that can really harm any of these troops, which is just not going to be enough. So it's already over. At a minute left, this base was done for. He's got a ton of troops, you know, 5 elks running around tearing up the outside. He's still got the queen coming around. Didn't even end up needing the healers to peel off at all. And let's finish it off here. So well done, Todd. As always, pretty reliable for at least 1, if not 2 3-star attacks in the war. Good job, sir. And also, good job with those videos. Coming up with some really nice tutorials, coming up with some nice war recap videos, coming up with a lot of good content for the YouTube site. So, good job, sir. Much appreciated. And let's show Ron's attack. We might just jump through most of the Town Hall 9 3-stars, because I think there's only a couple left here. But again, common base design you see out in the raid world and in the loot world. Not overly common as far as war attacks go anymore, but not every single clan, a lot of the people watching this channel are going to come up against are rocking 3-star bases. Or excuse me, anti-3-star bases. They're rocking a lot of anti-2 still, a lot of internet style bases, and that's why we do our tutorials, because you know, we learn a lot of our tricks from practice, from trial and error, from watching videos from other sites, but those bases that clans like One Hive or WHF are doing, they're seeing anti-3-stars and some cutting edge bases that are, you know, being designed by people you would call, you know, if there is such a thing, professional, you know, base designers in Clash of Clans, which sounds almost oxymoronic, but still, either way. Yeah, I mean, most of the people out there aren't seeing these cutting edge anti-3 bases every single war in and out day after day. We are definitely are not. We see our fair share, and sometimes they give us trouble. Sometimes they're ridiculously easy. It just kind of depends. But so I didn't mean to pause it there. I meant to speed it up because all that's left is the cleanup. Ron, save a troop, please. Thanks. No, that's all. Just save a troop, please. Guess that was a hell of a lot of cleanup. We're not one wizard or archer or minion or any kind of cleanup troop to be left for it. You still destroyed it. Good job. It was a speed run, sub 2 minutes, but save a troop, please. Alright, we're going to drop down. Wikey's here tearing it up, and he had 2 speed runs in this war. And this one was up against his equal in the war, 8 versus 8, which never really a bad idea, gets you an idea of what to expect higher up and lower down, but I don't mind it so much anymore, attacking equals. I used to think it was silly, but comes in there on that side. Velks, we're going walkabout there for a second. Really got to watch that funnel creation. If you go watch the attack that I did on number 3, that's what I'm talking about when we say funnel. When we say funnel, we mean funnel. I made the funnel for my Valks basically half the base. No joke. So he comes in at the top there with the hogs. Did catch some ghetto bombs there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This time it did do a little bit of damage to him. You can see it's giving those hogs a little trouble. But they're going to make it through. They're just fine, and the rest of the defenses are already toast. So this one's over. I am starting to scream, leave more of the hogs at home at this point. Just, they didn't nerf the hog itself, but they nerfed the hog's ability to really help out an attack in mass numbers by increasing the hit points so much on so many different good job there, Wakey, sorry, but increasing hit points on so many defensive buildings, especially like the wizard tower, which now has 1,200 hit points at level 7 or something in that neighborhood, and so I'm just starting to scream, leave more of the hogs at home, bring more of the Valks. They're the kind of the meta at this point. They're ripping it up. Cypher here, going in on number 10. We did need Cypher to drop down just a little bit because our lower Town Hall 9 did have to drop down and clean up some mates just because of some people not showing up for the war, and this was a beautiful attack by Cypher. This was how the attack should look. So he comes in there. Perfect spot to lure those Valks in with those 2 builder huts side by side. I think it was brilliant. Drops down the jump spell. He already dropped down 1 heal. He's going to drop down another just to keep those Valks good and healed up. You can see not a single hog. And he swags unintentionally, I think, that jump spell in the middle there because the Valks had already busted through the walls and they were on their way right out the door. It seems to be another thing the Valks are good at nowadays is just running out of the base. So, yeah. They had already busted through the walls, so Cypher unintentionally swags a jump spell. Good job, Cypher. Well done, sir. Let's watch him clean up the rest of this base. Another speed run, I think. I mean, they were just absolutely ripping it up here. Good job to everybody at Joe's Auto and just making this war turn around. Doing about face. Yeah, we're only at 14 minutes on the video. Let's do this. Just going to show a couple more here. This is the last Town Hall 9. Barely, fresh Town Hall 9. Super fresh. We're going to show Wakey's just ripping it up. And We might even speed up a little bit. And then we'll show one of the Town Hall 8s. And then we'll call it a video, guys. But yeah, there you go. Coming in on that side, of course, Queen side. Traps the jump spell there. Probably could have been, you know, a little more to the southwest there, just to cover a couple extra buildings. But gets the job done. Valk's turn up and around and do eventually go over into that side. And he's got some wizards on the outside cutting the Valks off so they don't tear straight out of the base, which drives me absolutely nuts when they do that. And then what's he got down there? Golem. Another golem over there. He's got the queen sniping out the town hall there. He's got king and Valks and wizards galore running around the outside. Wisely's got the one Valk still hanging out over there trying to get to that mortar, and actually eventually does. We are going to speed it up here just a little bit. Uses the queen ability to clean up that cannon. Does have one wizard tower giving his wizards a little bit of drama there, and even finishes off that baby golem, which that's a tall order for a level 6 wizard tower. So there we go. That should wrap up the Town Hall 9 action. And Block did come in and drop down and snag a 3-star there, but I wanted to show 14. It's a baby Town Hall 9. Spells, troops, and level 7 queen dropping down to hit a Town Hall 8. This is a dragon attack. I might even show that one just for giggles because they're both quick, but the time on this one's kind of fun. So this is Red X. She is going to pull the clan castle first. Just drops in a giant there. Pulls it over to the side. No Valks. You got to watch out for Valks, and even when you're pulling a CC, because even with their attack slowed, they still get their instant attack, their first attack. So they walk over, they kill your troop, and then everybody's on their way out of the poison. So, alright, everything's dead. Let's watch the time. Not speed it up, not speed it up. Believe me, it doesn't need to be sped up. Golem, a few giants are down. We're still not into the core. Okay, we are on our way into the core at 1 minute. Again, level 6 queen, just baby queen. 57 seconds, we are at 16%. And let the games begin. 1 heal, 1 poison for the king, missed a little bit, and 1 rage. Balloon party, balloon parade, there we go, balloon parade, I think is what they call it. And here it comes. It's not even funny. It was hilarious. But here it goes. We're just going to watch this in regular time because this happens so fast. I love these attacks. I love it when a GoVaHo works because it happens so quick. Oh, there we go. It's done. Look at that. Just, it's awesome. I love it. That's great. Alright, we'll show chems here just because it's the only Town Hall 8 3-star that we had on a Town Hall 8. So, the rest of them had to drop. It was a rough war for our Town Hall 8s. Usually, you want to go and bring an earthquake when you're going to do that, but that one was low enough that just the lightning spells was able to take it out, so I guess that works. Comes in with his dragons. He is trying to make a nice funnel. Not bad. I would have waited just a little bit longer. Sorry. Noise outside the window here, guys. But anyway, I would have waited just a little bit longer, but it still works out fine. Get the balloons in there, trying to take out that air defense, and it does. Now we just got to take care of that pesky sweeper, which is, again, just more of an annoyance than anything else. And this base has already pretty much had it. You've got way too many dragons left alive. You've got that max level balloon still left alive. Which max level balloons are awesome. I love air attacks. I love using air attacks. I wish more bases and more were set up for air attacks to be successful, but here we go. We're going to wrap it up at 20 minutes or so here, guys. I'm going to speed it up. A little bit longer video. Hope it keeps your attention for most of it. At least the about first 14-15 minutes should, so. And there we go. Good job, Kim. I mean, hey, we needed it. It was a rough war on the Town Hall 8 side. We needed it. We had one Town Hall 8 not even show up. And a couple of them just struggling, so good job, guys. But more results. Let's see, war details here. Came back, ended up with 95.67% destruction. Left 4 attacks on the table. That's those two guys that didn't show up I was talking about. A little disappointing. 0 attacks lost. I do love that stat because we started out rough, but there was no 0 stars on the table. 11 3-stars is what we ended up with, and 4 2-stars. Always awesome. Usually going to be good enough to get a victory in one of these 15 versus 15s, but new stars per attack, that's not too shabby. We're used to a little bit higher than that, but average destruction, average duration can sometimes tell the tale of the war too. So, and then of course Bone getting the most heroic on that Town Hall 10, and then Block. You guys want to see it? Mind going an extra couple of minutes here? It was probably on and out of the video already. I bet you Todd made one of it, but I don't care. I'm throwing it in. Look at this base. Have you ever seen a base that is more intended to keep you out of the core? And Bone finds a stinking way in. This guy is, when it comes to 2-starring Town Hall 10s, he's awesome. So, come on. Let's bring on the attack, guys. There it goes. Accidentally forgot the last earthquake, but the walls are weakened up nicely, so what? Here we go with the golems down on each side, dropping the wizards just to make that funnel super big. And not going to waste his time trying to clean out that cannon. The wizards will take care of it for him. They are on their way up and in. So rage number 1 brings them in. Poison for the CC troops brilliantly. Rage number 2. And I believe rage number 3 right there. Just get in there, try and evaporate everything. You can see they're all skirting around it, but too little, too late. The queen is raged, and she is on the Town Hall. 40%, 42, 43, 45, 46. Town Hall's dead. Even one of those went. One of the Infernos went down. 48. He's still got plenty of troops left to drop where he needs. We're going to speed it up a little bit because you guys have been really patient. 24-minute video. And there you go. 60. Let's see where he ends up 4 times here. 64. 65 at least. I think 66. Nope, 65%. Look at that. Well done, Bone. Well done, everybody. Good job, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Hopefully, please hit subscribe. You guys want to learn how to win some more wars when you're not necessarily taking on cutting-edge Town Hall 9, 10, 11 anti-3-star bases every single day. Maybe you're not interested in that high-level competition, but you still enjoy warring. We're going to show you how to get 3 stars on bases that every clan can see. Anti-2-star, internet-style bases, anti-3-star. We're going to show you that kind of content. And, you know, we're not going to do it by asking anybody for money or endorsements or anything like that. We just enjoy seeing our videos on YouTube, seeing people succeed from them, and having fun playing Clash of Clans. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful, happy, safe 4th of July weekend. Take care of your families, take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.